Alright, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. So I'm Mohamed Razim Jumali. I'm the bank representative for your company, CJ Centuries. So without further ado, let's see your leverage ratio for your for your company, CJ Century. Okay, let's go. Next. Alright. Okay. For the debt ratio for your company, for year 2020, it shows that your company debt ratio is 0.92%, and for 2021, your company record the debt ratio is 4.3%. The result shows that in year 2020, the debt ratio is 0.92%, which is lower compared to year 2021, that is 4.3%. It seems that in year 2021, your company used more debt to buy the asset, and this indicate that the company is facing higher degrees of debt financing, and this will hinder the potential of longevity of your company. So for the debt equity ratio, it seems that for the year 2020, the debt equity ratio is higher than the year 2021. So this indicates that more investor financing is used than creditor financing bank loan. Okay, so it's considered an opportunity to creditors and firms because the low degree of debt to equity ratio. As you can see, the difference between these 2 years for CJ Century for the debt ratio and the equity ratio. Okay, next we go to the TASCO, which we will see the difference between your company and TASCO. So debt ratio for the TASCO 2020 and 2021, TASCO shows that in 2020 the debt ratio is like higher than the 2021. Then for the debt to equity ratio is slightly higher than before. In 2020, it shows that the TASCO debt to equity ratio is 0.4, but in 2021 is 0.9 times. Okay, for the leverage ratio TASCO debt ratio, it seems that TASCO in year 2020, the company used more debt to buy the asset, and the company, the TASCO, is facing lower degree of debt financing, and this will facilitate the potential of longevity of the company. And for the debt to equity ratio, because of the debt to equity ratio is become higher, it's considered a risk to creditors and firm because the high degrees of debt to equity ratio. Okay, let's see the difference between these two here for the company TASCO. So as you can see, for the debt ratio, you can see that it's slightly decrease, but for the debt equity ratio, it's slightly increase. Okay, next. Okay, so I end it with some conclusion. In conclusion, CJ Century must strive to improve the bank ratio and debt to equity ratio in order to stay able to make loan with our bank, and make TASCO as a good example to be able to compete with that company. In addition, CJ Century needs to ensure that they are able to pay the debts incurred to prevent unwanted incidents from happening. Alright, I think that's all from me. Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.